Hi there, it's Sal from CWP's Involvement, Recovery and Wellness Centre, and welcome to our YouTube channel. I was inspired by Grace's video about her self-soothe box, and it inspired me to share with you what's in my self-soothe box. And today I'm thinking in particular about including all the senses, and I've really enjoyed putting this box together to really tap into the senses mindfully, because using mindfulness in our everyday lives and in times of distress can really help. It's been proven to help improve the quality of life when people have mental health conditions, when people have physical conditions which cause them pain, and improving even people have life-limiting health conditions, because it's about focusing on the here and now and really appreciating this moment with our senses. And even though we might be experiencing pain, there'll be other things that we can appreciate with our senses that can enhance each moment and help us to feel better. So it's not necessarily about pushing away the pain that we feel or ignoring it. It's really about acknowledging it and being with that pain or with that distress or with that low mood, but also noticing that other things are possible as well, that we can actually appreciate other things with our senses. So in my self-soothe box, I've got quite a large box here. It's I think it's an old sewing box. I'll just show you. It's like a bit of furniture really. How should we go there? Can you see that? So it's quite large because I wanted to put lots in it. Okay, so I've decorated the lid here with some pictures, just the views that I like to look at, so I can enjoy thinking of those places that it would be a nice place to be. It doesn't have to be somewhere you've been. It doesn't have to be a memory. You can just allow your eye to wander around that place and enjoy the view and enjoy the colours or enjoy the sunset or the light. So straight away, as soon as I open that, I'm already feeling a bit more peaceful because it's got some beautiful, peaceful images. And I wish I could share with you the smell, because I can smell lovely scents coming out of here. I've made scent a really important part of my box. Okay, so my box has got a little secret drawer down the bottom here, and first out I've got some incense sticks, so lovely spicy herbal scents that you can just light them and blow them out and then just give a really gentle scent into the air. Another way of scenting the air is you can have scented candles, or you can use scented oils. Just put a few drops of scented oil in a bowl and put boiling water in, and the steam will just carry it all around the room. I often do that. And here, for that very purpose, I've got lavender. Oh, I love lavender. Lovely for a few drops on your pillow as well if you can't sleep. I've got rose oil. Again, it's another one of my favourites. And with some scented oils and essential oils, including these, you can actually put them on your skin. Some are not safe to put on your skin, but I believe these are. And you can mix it with a plain hand cream and, create a moisturiser. Oh, it's gorgeous. Really beautiful. The smell of roses in autumn is just wonderful. So also I've got in here little colouring notebook of postcards. I've done a few of them, and really good for if you like colouring, you know, something that a picture that you enjoy colouring in, satisfying, really absorbing. These are so tiny that I have to concentrate really, really hard on these. They're very, very fine. And I've got some words of comfort. This is a book that my lovely auntie gave me when I lost my mum, and it's been with me ever since. It's a really beautiful book. It's got lots of comforting poems in and words of wisdom, and I've got other positive sayings here as well, because I love positive sayings and find them really inspiring. So here's a good one. I like this one. Thich Nhat Hanh says, "You are like a candle. Imagine you're sending light out all around you. All your words, thoughts and actions are going in many directions. If you say something kind, your words go in many directions, and you yourself go with them. We are transforming and continuing in a different form at every moment." So I love that idea of kindness spreading out like a candle. It's beautiful, really inspiring. So I've also got a book to look at. It's a lovely, fun book for me. It's knitting. Knitting that does it for me. It's a really fun book about wacky knitted jumpers. That's going to make me smile when I'm feeling a bit low. And I've also got, no box would be complete without a bit of chocolate. Absolutely vital. First aid, if you ask me. So yeah, that's my little bottom secret drawer there complete. And in the top of the box, I've got my herbal teas and proper old cup of tea bag. I think making a cup of tea or coffee, if coffee's your thing, or hot chocolate, whatever, it's really important mindfulness lifesaver, really. I did a study day by a therapist who'd helped with 9/11, the massive trauma that people were going through in the aftermath of 9/11, and she said that the fire crews and the police crew said the most helpful thing that anyone could do for them when they were doing that incredibly courageous and terrifying and brave job to rescue people and sift through, the remains of the buildings after 9/11. The most important thing when they had their break that anyone could do to help them with that was to hand them a hot drink. And just that act of kindness and being able to focus, needing to focus on that hot drink in the present and just the sensory pleasure of it, it was the most important thing for them to help them, to get through that difficult time. And that's just immense, isn't it? The simple brew, helping people in such extremely distressing times. So absolute lifesaver in there. So I've also got some CDs. Music is a massive part of my life. When I'm cooking, put some music on. If I'm doing a job, doing a bit of decorating, put some music on. It can be really great to lift your mood, give you energy, and forget about the job that you're doing and just focus on the music and carry you through. But you can also use music mindfully and just put music on and just sit and listen, or just lie down and listen. And I confess I'm not very good at that because I'm not very good at sitting still, but just now and then it is just wonderful to do that. Even better with a cup of tea, sit and have a cup of tea and listen to music. Absolutely perfect. I've also got in there some marshmallows. Absolutely love marshmallows. And not only can you eat them, but they're also very, very tactile as well. I particularly like the little tiny ones. Put those in a bowl and just play with them for half an hour before I eat them, and just wonderful. These are quite nice actually as well, but the little ones are very, very soft. So yeah, have a little play and squish with them, and then make a hot chocolate, put them in the top. Absolutely brilliant. So I better save that for later, otherwise that might be a bit distracting. So what else have we got in here? A bit of bubble wrap, Old Faithful bubble wrap. I actually don't like popping the bubbles. I just like to just feel them with my fingertips and just put them on a flat surface. Oh, it's so soft. Very relaxing. But I know some people do like to pop them as well. I just like to feel them. What else have I got? Oh, I've got my crochet. My rainbow scarf that's in process. Love a bit of something to do with my hands, so I've always got a project on the go, a bit of sewing or a bit of crochet. And I've got a little book that I made here. This one's on the theme of kindness, and I've got again some positive sayings that are really inspiring, and some memories of times when people have been kind to me. And I've decorated the pages, so here's an example. So, kindness. When my friend gave me her hand to hold, and time to cry when I had some bad news, and she said, anything you need, just say. And so I've remembered that time and decorated the pages, and that's a really precious, fond memory. So lots of collage and had a bit of fun. So you can make a little book on any topic and search on the internet. There's sites that have these inspiring sayings, and just collate your own little book. It's a fun thing to do. I've got some lavender bags in here. Lovely. You see that I've made a video with how to make these lavender bags, so check that out if you've got time. It's a nice mindful process to make them, and then you've always got them to have a squidge or put them under your pillow or in your pocket if you want to have a sniff of the lavender. I've also got a rain stick here. I've seen one of these before. Beautiful. Sounds like the rain on the roof. It reminds me of camping actually. I had a lot of camping holidays in the rain. So although you don't really want it to be raining when you're camping, it's still quite a nice cosy feeling when you're inside. Or when you're inside at your home and the rain's kind of tinkling on the windows or the roof and it's all stormy outside, but you're all nice and cosy and warm. So sometimes we can use the weather to appreciate being cosy and warm, can't we? What else have I got? I've got some tactile stones here. Not stones, wooden pebbles. They've been made to look and feel beautifully smooth, so they are really nice to just twiddle in your fingers. And similarly, I have indeed got some stones in here. Some are actual pebbles that I found on the beach, and some are little gemstones, crystals. Oh, that's one that I found on the beach. And some are little polished gems that you can buy. And you can actually meditate on something visual like a pebble and just explore it visually. So just as we learn in different ways, some of us learn best by hearing, and some of us learn best by watching, and some of us learn best by doing. And similarly, we're all stimulated by the senses differently. So we might find it easier to get engrossed in looking at something, whilst another person might really struggle with that, and their attention wanders off, and someone else might be engrossed by fiddling with something with their fingers, or someone else might be really absorbed by listening to music. So we're not all the same. We all experience life differently, and we might find it easier to get absorbed in certain sensory items compared with others. So that's my little stones, and nice to look at, and also nice to feel in your hand. And if you're feeling a bit nervous, you can put one in your pocket and twiddle with it. And anyone that knows me will also see me twiddling with this little ring as well. Not particularly when I'm nervous, I just do it all the time, it just feels nice. Okay, so what have we got else in here? Got some coconut body butter. Again, beautiful smell, nice gentle smell, coconut. And not only can you smell nice, but also you can give yourself a little hand massage at the same time, or a foot massage. Nice on your feet as well. And I've got my oracle cards. These are angel and ancestors cards. And oracle cards are like tarot cards, but you can get lots and lots of different kinds as well as tarot. You can get creatures and different figures, and you can get them with positive sayings on. It doesn't matter if you believe in angels or spirit ancestors or not. I use these sometimes in the morning at the start of the day, just to give me a little boost, because they've got a nice kind of a kind, compassionate message and a feel-good factor to them. So let's have a go now. So I'll usually give them a little shuffle, and I've also got wonderful pictures on, a little message to start the day. So I just give them a little shuffle, and then I cut the cards just without looking. And what are they giving me? Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Wow, that's amazing. How relevant is that? Be open to healing information. So that's a lovely positive message, isn't it? Perfect for what we're doing right now. So I'll be open to this box that I've created. Use it for my own healing. Okay, so that's a nice little boost thing when I'm feeling a bit low, or when I'm needing a bit of energy at the start of the day. And I think last of all, I've got my little lamb here, and he's just wonderful. He's tactile. He's filled with lavender and probably rice or beans or something. So he's nice and heavy. So it's just very comforting to sit on my knee. And he's very soft as well, and he smells nice. Smells of lavender. So he's just perfect little bit of comfort really when I need a bit of a sofa movement. And he just sits on my knee or sits on my shoulder. Yeah, very, very comforting. I think he probably should have a name, shouldn't he, my little lamb? I have to think of a name for him. But yeah, a friend gave me that really lovely little present. Think of her too, and her kindness to me, and he can just sit on my lap and we'll comfort each other. Okay, so that's my box. I've put everything back in the box. Now, we can also think about how to use sensory awareness in our everyday life, how to be more aware of our senses in everything that we're doing. So we can think about when we're getting up in the morning, when we're looking after ourselves, when we're having a shower. We can use scented products. We can have a mindful shower or a mindful bath and really notice the sound of the running water. Notice what the water feels like, just giving you a little gentle massage. Notice what it feels like when you wash your hair. Try that. It's really lovely to have a sensory shower. So all your self-care in the morning or at the end of the day can actually be really sensory. Just really notice what it feels like and what it smells like and the warmth of the water. Okay, so we can also be aware of our senses when we're cooking and when we're shopping. So when we're cooking, we can have a sniff of the spices when we're making a curry, or sniff of the herbs. Here I've got my basil. Just have a pinch of the leaves. Oh, absolutely love basil. It's just such a green, vibrant, fantastic smell. It's an energetic smell, I think, basil. Absolutely lovely. So when you're cooking, just take a moment to savour the ingredients, the smell of the ingredients. You cut a lemon, just smell the zest. Smell the garlic when you're chopping your garlic for your bolognese. Absolutely lovely. And we're often rushing to get things done, but actually we can just savour it for a few moments longer and really enjoy the preparation as well of the cooking. And when we're shopping, we can linger in the herbs aisle and pretend we're about to buy them, but actually just sniff them all. And the same in the flowers department, in the supermarket. Just linger over the lilies, and you sometimes get scented stocks and freesias that are beautiful smell just as they're opening up. So just linger in the shop, just appreciate it. You don't even have to buy anything just to get those sensory experiences. Okay, and also we can appreciate a sensory moment when we're making our cup of tea, back to the old herbal teas. Oh, that's beautiful. These are strawberry and peppermint with a bit of black pepper in, and actually smell amazing. So just take your time over things and savour those moments a bit. And also we can enjoy the senses in our clothes. We can dress comfortably and cosily. I've put my soft jumper on today. Dress to comfort yourself, as well as to look good. We can use a nice soft scarf, or put your cosy dressing on. Have you got nice cosy pyjamas, when you just really need to soothe yourself and look after yourself at the end of a rough day? Put your pyjamas and your dressing gown on. So use clothes to comfort yourself as well, and savour it. We can use a hot water bottle as well. If we've got a pain, we can soothe that area with the warmth of the hot water bottle. Or if we've got a headache, we can put a cold cloth on the head. That's lovely, just to have a nice cold cloth on the temples when you've got a headache, or if you're feeling a bit feverish. So yeah, just take time in the day, slow everything down, and smell the coffee and smell the flowers, smell the roses. So thank you for joining me as I tell you all about my sensory box today. I hope you will enjoy also creating your own and using it. See you next time. Bye.